A galactic trade dispute. How hard is that to understand? You hear so many people talk that shit about the plot, but the plot, unlike in the new trilogy, is actually shown, and it's easy to understand through the title crawl instead of barely having information or just the basic plot. The trade route is blocking a planet out of greed. Interesting. I thought you said the plot was foolish, Plinkett fanboys. Oh god, the special effects are dead-ass real. Again, didn't someone say the special effects are booty? You know Lucas made Industrial Lights and Magic? They have revolutionized practical effects. These are the people that made the special effects for the original. And a lot of those people made the new ones too. Lucas had access to them. Look at this shit. So real. So immersive. I just researched it. It is them. The effects are groundbreaking. They said that about the originals. Same team working on this, and now they trash it. Look at how evolved it is. It's aged like fine wine. What the fuck is wrong with you? And it's the same team, so that's convenient and biased. Fucking liars. Damn, they freaking tripped me with that for years. But it's not true. Everyone, ILM made these effects too, and they're amazing. You can tell they're warrior monks trained to contain their emotions. However, this was the key. Their emotions come out at the right time and place, and when this happens, some of the best moments of dialogue and action take place. Negotiations will be short. That's some good-ass dialogue. What the fuck are these people talking about? So the Jedi have come, and they're here. The enemy is scared. They're here to force a settlement while they're trying to blockade the planet. So the Jedi do take action when necessary. Even though they're about peace, they still try and maintain order through action. Interesting. This dialogue works extremely well, especially the scene where the two Jedis discuss the trade dispute. Very intelligent and thought-provoking dialogue everywhere. Everywhere. See, they're sending soldiers over a trade dispute. One person asks, is that legal? He says, I'll make it legal. So they're using aggressive means over a trade dispute. It's getting extreme. They don't even know the fucking plot. I'm breaking down the fucking plot. They don't even know the fucking plot. See, the build-up and payoff was excellent there. Then they take out their lightsabers. See, this movie has a lot of good build-up and payoff. A lot like in the original trilogy. Oh, what do you know? That's great use of humor. When the droid came out in a heated situation, it didn't defeat the scene or weight of the drama like it did in The Last Jedi. It just does. Think about the conversation between Hux and Poe versus this. This works well, that doesn't. Damn, that shit is awesome. With the action works so goddamn well. That elaborate ass choreography, so damn good. Oh my god, that dialogue works so damn well. You were right about one thing, Master. Negotiations were short. I thought you said they had no emotions. Look at that, and it's subtle, and not in your face every 5 goddamn seconds like in episode 7. Dude, Jar Jar scenes are so weird and bizarre, I laugh out loud. I love Jar Jar. He's innocent, and his jokes are so bizarre. And over the top, it makes me laugh. See, Qui-Gon's still serious. His personality is so defined. He has charisma where it counts. It's subtle, and comes up at the right time and place, and kinda cool. And kinda slick, just a little. He has a slick personality, and a sharp mouth and mind. He's iconic. A Naboo fighter. Great use of new material for a planet we recognize, so it still feels fresh. Plus, prior to that, we saw Naboo, another planet. Take notes, Rian Johnson. Qui-Gon even points out the same thing in a new way about the bad eggs in the spaceport Mos Eisley. Awesome. He said it has some heathens. She says like us. There's character to Padme right there already. Anakin's smart. He's smart. He's a smart kid. He knew to hit the nose on the robot. Interesting. Also, the acting. He sounds like a real kid. He sounds genuine. Very rare for child actors. So again, I fail to see the criticisms for Jake Lloyd. Very foolish here and false. The pod racing scene, one of the best scenes in the movie, because Anakin is fighting and racing for his freedom, and Qui-Gon bets on Anakin to free him, because he is the chosen one. There's so much at stake, and it's extremely well shot. See, they use the Force more subtly, such as the hand wave, cheating the dice, very small ways of using the Force. Not always spectacle, cause size matters not. Look at all the spectacle in TFA. Then look at the subtlety the Plinkett fanboys around the world don't even mention. Now you can see why Anakin started turning evil. Already living as a slave. Watto, that fucking asshole. No wonder Anakin in a deleted scene got into a fight with Greedo. So awesome. However, in the film, Anakin isn't perfect, but he's a good kid. He's got promise, good development. Anakin built C-3PO. It's awesome because, again, he has a high midichlorian count. So it actually makes sense for the character to be tech-savvy, like his son was in A New Hope. Yet, in a new interesting way I've never seen. And C-3PO, much like that in the original trilogy and R2-D2, are in the movie without being a nuisance like they are in the new trilogy. Anakin hugs a kid he's friends with while talking all cool and stuff. Very good use of acting and directing. Qui-Gon knows how to talk to kids, and so does Padme. Wow. I thought you said the acting was bad. Anakin gets mad at that dick, then speaks the dick's language, and he sounds serious, and it's really good. What the fuck are you talking about? Shmi Skywalker is one of the greatest scenes in cinematic history. I was there in tears when I first saw this, and it put me to tears many times, because Anakin is leaving his mother when they were in love, and she says, "Don't look back." It's so beautiful and so sad. Qui-Gon does care. They aren't emotionless. Anakin, drop. He is looking out for him. Anakin, take off. See? Now for Maul, so fucking badass, this elaborate choreography, and it's not too much action. It happens in spoofs. That's really good. When it does happen, it's payoff for build-up. There's good build-up and payoff here. Anakin Jake Lloyd sounds cool. His voice, his mannerisms, everything. He reminds me of Luke. No wonder Luke was the way he was in A New Hope. So good. I love this movie. It's a masterpiece. George Lucas came from the Kubrick era, and that's shockingly felt here. Padme does a great job standing up for her people. She has to speak the language of her people. That's why she sounds like that. You can tell she's genuine, and you can feel that genuine based off of Natalie Portman's performance. Really good, really good. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Very iconic line delivery from Yoda. They're talking about Anakin's emotions. They're worried about that, so they don't want to let him in the order. I sense much fear in you. See, they don't want him to fall into the trap, so they want to keep him out. His fear could be the beginning. It was originally Qui-Gon that was going to train Anakin. It later became Obi-Wan as his dying wish. Great poetry, cinematic poetry. That's brilliant, Lucas. You got some good stuff here. That code forbids more than one apprentice. That explains a lot. Qui-Gon is so wise and badass and cool. The way he talks to Anakin are some of the best scenes in the movie. Shit is about to get real. It's about to get intense. The Naboo Guard versus the droid army of the Trade Federation. Excellent build-up. Incredible use of sound. Then the payoff. Great job, George Lucas. This is excellent. One of my favorite scenes in the whole saga. Awesome. They got the Gungan army too. And the Gungans are unique. I love their scenes. That goofy-ass scene is so hilarious. I love it. And it adds to the story, much like scenes like that did in Return of the Jedi. Star Wars is fun when it wants to be. Look at Obi-Wan's reaction to the guns when they meet them a second time. Priceless. This is the final battle. Excellent. The CGI, the practical effect combination, the action, the directing, the shots, iconic. This is Star Wars. This is what Star Wars is all about. This is what it's all about. Such great dialogue. I thought the battle was to take place far from here. This is too close. That's such great dialogue, especially when the scene took place. That's what made it so good. They're so high and mighty and rich, they worried about small things like that in the middle of people getting shot. Very good, George Lucas. Very good. The soundtrack of Jonathan Williams, excellent. Once again, the choreography is excellent. That iconic opening of Darth Maul. Amazing. This is some of the best choreography ever put to a single frame of film. Darth Maul versus Qui-Gon Jinn. Perfection itself exists, people, when you watch this shit. One slight flaw. Okay, you annoying Plinkett fanatics. Anakin went a little too far in a few places, blowing up the evil donut. Trade Federation shit. Okay, literally one. That's all I could find, and I had a feeling that's what George meant when he said that. So again, wow, amazing. You blew shit out of proportion for over a decade over one slight thing. Whoa, calm down. And Obi-Wan takes on Anakin as his dying wish, and one of the most iconic duos ever is created, and the beginning of a profound story begins to take place. The end. So, what did I think? Plinkett fans can suck my dick. That's what I think. The excellent performances, directing, CGI, cinematography, and everything worked extremely well. This is the real Star Wars, not those embarrassments. That's what I think, and that's what I'm laying down. And, hey, if you like to comment, you totally can. If you like to subscribe, you totally can. And Tarragon is now out this piece. Thank you for watching.